welcome to this hypnotherapy session to end that affair and reclaim your self-respect. If you're in an extramarital affair that's gone on long enough, then this session is for you. Perhaps the affair began with excitement, with a sense of escape, with someone who seemed to understand a part of you that'd been ignored for a while. Perhaps it felt flattering, intoxicating, like stepping out of ordinary life into a private world of your own. And yet somewhere inside another part of you has known all along that this isn't how you really want to live. You may feel that you're being pulled in different directions, a part that wants the comfort and habit of what you've been doing, and a deeper, wiser part that wants clarity, honesty, and maybe just a little peace. You may have noticed how much energy it takes to hide, to cover up, to keep your story straight. How much space this situation has taken up in your thoughts. How often you've had to push away a quiet voice inside that says, "This isn't really who I am. This isn't how I want to treat myself or anyone else." This session today is about that deeper, wiser part of yourself. The part that understands that taking personal responsibility is not about guilt or punishment. It's about power. It's about finally deciding that your life is yours, your choices are yours, and your next actions are yours. Ending an affair isn't about suddenly feeling nothing. You may still care for this other person. You may still feel attached, tempted, or afraid of losing what they seem to give you. And that's all right. You don't have to erase feelings to change behavior. You can feel what you feel and still choose to act in alignment with your values, your integrity, and your long-term well-being. This session will help you see the affair clearly, without the fog of fantasy, and recognize what it's cost you in peace of mind, in self-respect and in trust. And you'll be able to reclaim your ability to make clean, firm decisions. During this session, you'll be able to create in your mind a conversation that ends this affair with simple, calm finality. And the feeling of relief and strength that comes from stepping back into honesty with yourself will come to the fore. Just know that you're not here to be judged. You're here to grow up another level on the inside, to become the kind of person who can say, "I did this, I chose it, and now I choose something better." Maybe at some point you learned to put other people's needs first, or you may have tried to escape a painful situation instead of facing it, or perhaps you drifted into this without meaning to, and then felt trapped by habit and fear. Whatever the story, today you're invited to treat yourself as the adult in the room. The one person in your own life who can make a decision and follow through. As you listen, you don't have to force anything. You can simply allow your unconscious mind to notice every word that's useful to you. You can let the images, memories, and realizations rise and fall. You can relax your body, while a deeper, more powerful part of you quietly decides, "This affair ends. I walk away. I take charge of my life." And you may even be surprised over the coming days how natural it feels to say what needs to be said, to send the final message, to block the number, to choose not to answer. Because by then something inside will already have shifted. So take a moment now to get comfortable. Let your hands find a resting place. Let your shoulders drop just a little. And when you're ready, you can allow this session to become a turning point. The moment you decided deeply and quietly to end that affair and come back home to yourself. And now as you settle there, you can just let your eyes rest on a point in front of you, a spot on the wall or a place where the light changes. Just let your eyes look at that one spot and take a slow, deep breath in. And then let it sigh all the way out. Again, take in a slow breath in, and then gently let it out. In a minute, I'll ask you to close your eyes. And when you do, you'll be surprised at how good it feels to simply let go. To stop holding it all together, to stop performing, and to just rest inside. For now, just stare at that spot. Notice the tiny movement of your eyes, the way the muscles around them are already tiring, just a little. And that tiredness can be a doorway into comfort. As you keep looking, you'll notice your blinking becoming slower, heavier. You don't need to do anything. You can simply let your body do what it knows what to do. In a moment, I'll count down from 3 to 1. And when I reach 1, let your eyes close and allow a wave of pleasant relaxation to move through you. 3, your eyes growing comfortably heavy. 2, a soft, lazy blink. And 1, now close your eyes and let go. That's it. And just notice how different it feels with your eyes closed. The sounds around you can fade into the background. And my voice can just guide you for a while. You can just tell yourself, I choose to relax now. I choose to go deep and easily into a relaxed state. Because this is my time to change. And as that thought floats through your mind, you find yourself drifting, dropping further and further inwards, deeper and deeper relaxed. And as you rest here with your eyes comfortably closed, just allow your attention to travel through your body, begin with those muscles around your eyes. Just imagine that as long as the eyes remain closed, they simply won't open. It feels so much more comfortable just to let them rest. And when you're sure those eye muscles are so relaxed, you can let that relaxation flow into your forehead, soothing away any lines of effort or worry. Just allow it to move down into your cheeks, your jaw. Just allowing your jaw to loosen just a little, your mouth relaxing, as if you were just about to fall asleep. That's right. Just imagine that relaxation flowing down your neck, spreading across your shoulders, melting away any tension, letting go of anything you are holding on to. Allow that relaxation to flow down through your arms, over your elbows, your forearms, into your hands, all the way down to the tips of your fingers. Each breath allowing you to sink another level, deeper down, further and further into relaxation. That calm and peace flowing down now through your chest and back, softening the muscles that protect your heart, down your spine, into your stomach and your hips, releasing any tension, any tightness, just ebbing away. Down into your legs, your thighs, over your knees and into your calves, all the way down into your feet, to the tips of your toes. Every part of you can let go even more completely. And as I count down from 10 to 1, with each number imagine stepping down a set of stairs into a safe, private place within yourself where you can see clearly and decide powerfully. 10, stepping down. 9, deeper. 8, calmer. 7, each step taking you further into comfort. 6, 5, halfway down now, feeling so safe, so relaxed. 4, 3, deeper still. 2, 1 at the bottom now, in that inner place where change comes easily. In this inner place, just imagine sitting in a quiet room, a room that belongs just to you, a room of truth. Within this room, there's a comfortable chair with a desk, and on the desk is a folder with your name on it. Inside are pages that describe this affair honestly and clearly, without drama, without excuses, without blame. In a moment, you picture yourself opening that folder. And as you do, you may notice that there's a part of you that wants to turn away, to close it, to put it away, and to pretend you never saw it. And yet there's another part of you, a deeper, calmer, wiser part that knows that facing reality is a path to freedom. And you can allow that wiser part to open the folder now and simply look. You can see how it began. The first messages, the first glances, the way you justified each small step. It's just a conversation. It doesn't mean anything. No one will ever know. You don't need to judge yourself here. You're not in a courtroom. You're here to learn. Learn from what's happened, so that you never again repeat the pattern. As you look at those pages, you notice something important. Every step involved a choice. A feeling arose, a thought appeared, and then you did something, or you agreed to something, or you didn't say no when you could have. You may have been lonely. You may have felt ignored or hurt or angry. You may have felt flattered, desired, alive. And all those feelings are understandable. And yet, at the same time, you can recognize now that feelings aren't commands. They're signals. And from this point on, you can decide to treat them that way. You can say to yourself, I can feel lonely and still act with integrity. I can feel attracted and still choose my boundaries. I can feel afraid of loss and still end what needs to end. Just notice now how it feels inside when you accept that this affair exists because of your choices, and you can end it with your choices. Not because someone forces you, not because you're ashamed or you've been caught, but because you decide to be the person who takes back ownership of their life. Just imagine two paths in front of you. On one path, you continue the affair. You see yourself weeks and months from now hiding messages, telling stories, jumping every time a phone vibrates. You see the strain in your body, in your sleep, and in your eyes. You notice the growing tension in your relationships, the erosion of trust, the constant awareness that this could blow up at any time. Take a moment now to really see that path. Feel what it does to your nervous system, to your sense of self-respect, to the way you look at yourself in the mirror. And then simply say inside, that's one choice. I know exactly where it leads. Now turn your attention to the second path. On this path, you end the affair. You have the conversation you need to have by phone or by message or in person. Simply, clearly, without drama. This has to stop. I am ending this. I will not continue. Do not contact me again. And maybe you feel a wave of fear or guilt or sadness. And that's okay. Those waves can wash through you and then fade. And after those waves, there's space. There's breathing room. There's a surprising sense of relief. And you notice yourself sleeping more peacefully. You can look people in the eye, and you no longer have to remember what you said and who you said it to. On this path, you can choose to repair, rebuild, or even leave your relationship. But you do it openly, as an adult, not in secret, not like a frightened child. And you accept that there may be consequences, and you trust that you're strong enough to face them. You're discovering that your self-respect is more precious than any thrill, any secret message, any stolen moment. Take a deep breath now. And as you breathe out, step onto that second path. Feel your feet planting themselves there. Just notice how your back straightens just a little bit as your body remains deeply relaxed. And you can say within, I choose the path of responsibility. I choose to end this affair. I choose my own integrity and my peace. And as you say that within, there's a part of your unconscious mind that seals that choice. In a moment, I'm going to ask a part of you to signal yes to this new decision. If you like, you can allow one finger on either hand to become your yes finger. Don't move it just yet. Just know which finger it is. And now, as I speak directly to your unconscious mind, if you agree that it's right, it's safe and it's timely to end the affair completely, to close every door, delete every contact, block every route back into it in whatever way is most appropriate and respectful, you can gently lift that yes finger now, just a little, just enough for you to notice. And if that finger moves even slightly, you can feel how deeply this decision is being made within you. Good. And from this moment on, every time you think of that person, of that affair, or feel a pull towards them, your mind can instantly bring up the full picture, the stress, the lies, the divided life, the cost. And that old fantasy that this is special or meant to be can simply dissolve, replaced by a clear and thoughtful understanding that this was a choice. I learned from it, and now it's over. And you'll notice that if you imagine contacting them, it feels strangely boring, drained of magic. You may even feel a resistance, a sense of, why on earth would I go back into that? And your unconscious mind will redirect all that energy and attention back into your real life, into healing, into honest conversation, into caring for yourself, into whatever future you truly want. And if you feel there's anything you need to say to this person to end it, you can rehearse it now within your mind. Imagine them standing in front of you or seeing their name on the screen. Hear yourself saying in a calm, steady voice, I am ending this. I won't be in touch again. Please don't contact me. This chapter of my life is closed. And just notice how you stand, the calmness in your body, even if some emotions flow through you. Notice the quiet certainty behind your words. And then in your mind, see yourself turning away, walking out of that scene, closing the door, deleting the messages, blocking the number, clearing the space. And just feel the relief in your chest, the weight dropping from your shoulders. And you may be surprised to find that when the opportunity arises to end things, you simply do it calmly, without another long debate within your head. Because it's already been settled here in this deeper part of your mind. And from now on, every time you choose honesty over secrecy, every time you honor your own values, you can feel a quiet, growing pride inside. And you know that you are becoming the kind of person that you can trust. And now it's time to bring this session to a close. In a moment, you'll begin to return to normal waking awareness, bringing with you this clear decision, this new sense of responsibility and strength. Your unconscious mind has taken on what it needs and will continue to work tonight, tomorrow, and the days ahead to end this affair cleanly and forever. In a moment, I'll count from 1 to 5, and at 5 you'll open your eyes, feeling fully awake, refreshed, and ready to take the next honest step in your life. 1, beginning to come back now, noticing the support beneath your body. 2, bringing with you the decision to end that affair and to stand by that choice. 3, becoming more aware of the room around you, any sounds and sensations in your hands and feet. 4. Taking a slightly deeper breath in, feeling energy gently returning to your muscles. And 5. Eyes open, wide awake, feeling clear, grounded, and present in the here and now. And from this moment forwards, whenever you even think of drifting back towards that affair, your mind will quickly replay the full consequences, the stress, the hiding, the loss of peace. And your natural response will be to step back, to protect your integrity, to protect your future. And any contact from that person becomes a reminder of your decision, not a temptation to reverse it. You automatically respond in ways that close the door further, brief, firm, or no response at all, because that chapter of your life is closed. And each time you act in alignment with this, your self-respect grows stronger, your ability to set boundaries becomes easier, and you feel more and more like the true adult in your own life, calm, honest, and in charge. Thank you for joining me on this session today. You've given yourself something very important, the chance to live more cleanly, more honestly, more in line with who you really are. You can allow your actions to quietly reflect this new choice, one conversation, one message, one decision at a time. You are capable of ending what no longer serves you and of building a future that does. And until next time, goodbye and good mental health.